Oh, from the dung heap, everybody. These are my friends. A lot of them.
Friends.
There he is. Hi, sweetie.
Hello. Good morning, everybody.
And we're live. Hello. SPTV. Hello. Hi, everybody. Hello. Happy Saturday. Good to see you all. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. There's already quite a few people in here. So here we are. We made it through another week. It is Saturday. It's the weekend. I see Dr. Who Heather in here. Good to see you, sweetheart. Congratulations on your new ventures, and I hope you had a great week. So good to see you all. So I guess I'll do a couple of greetings, and if you're on the replay, please say hello in the comments. I love to hear from you and see your comments. I read them all. So who we got here so far? We got George Massey. Hey there. Thank you for all those links. That's amazing. And we got Kathy Ann. Hi there, sweetie. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is having a decent Saturday morning. It's going to be a crazy hot one here. And I'm going to bunker down with the AC and my SPTV. Awesome. It's a little cooler here today. It's kind of a rainy day. So Duncan's home. He's not up at the site, the construction site today. He's home and the dogs are running about, and we were doing laundry and I made pancakes, and yeah, so I think he's going to the dump, typical Saturday morning. So here we are. Not a truth, new to truth. Oh, knew the truth. The truth sounds different. Listen, okay. Sounds good. All right, I got some comments about my title already. All right, I will save some of those. But I have to put this up. Eat more pizza now. You can always trust pizza. Absolutely. I saw, and I'm not sure if it was somebody in this community or not. I think it was. It was somebody from this community had something on their. I'm friends with them on Facebook, and she posted something like, "The guy next to me smells good," and different people were like, "Oh, ask him what he's wearing and all that." And I think she pinpointed what they're wearing, but someone commented and said, "Yeah, pizza will do that." So someone speculated they smelled like pizza. And I'm like, yeah, pizza does smell good. So that reminded me of that when I saw you, pizza. Hey, Anna. Good morning. Great to see you. We've got Solicitous. Hey, haven't seen you in a little while. Thank you for being here. Sin K. Hey there. Jersey Jan. Yay, you made it. Yay, I'm so glad you made it. Good morning. George Massey. Clear water, Chad. Chad hit the like button. Thank you, Chad. And if you're still here, Chad, stick around because I want to highlight something that you've done recently. Nothing bad. You're one of my good friends, and yeah, I just think you're hilarious. So good to see you. All right, who else we got? Nicole Yonker, hey there. Good to see you. Janelle, thank you for being here. Oh, everybody's chatty this morning. Right. Awesome. Oh, Joel, I'm so glad you're here today. Hope you're feeling better. Thank you for being here. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Try to catch up. Oh, Blow Drill. Hey, Dylan. Good to see you. Good morning, everyone from Colorado. Nice. Awesome. And I love, that's why I always say I love the weekends because I get to see people like Blow Drill. So good to see you. Oh, nice. This is like my favorite food. HR Nightmare. Hello, Marilyn. I'm at work prepping the green curry. and chicken satay. I love that. And can't wait to be comforted by your lovely channel. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Kansas Asky Gal, great to see you. Good day, all. Hot one here in Kansas. Yeah, it's really cool here today, considering all that it's the end of June, but it's pretty cool here. Hopefully heading to the Pride. Yes, it is Pride. Well, it's Pride month. It's also Pride weekend, right? Pride Heart Rainbow Philly. Yes, love it. It's exciting. Solicitous member for 3 months. Awesome. Thank you for being a member for 3 months. Marilyn, wishing you a lovely weekend. You as well. Thanks so much. And guess who's kicking around the house? We got Freeze and Eagle, my hubby, Duncan. Hey, sweetie. Glad you're here, honey. Nico, Yeg Squirrel. Good to see you. Yay. Perfect timing. Awesome. Oh, now what? Good morning, all. Missed all the lives yesterday. Boo, had a productive session with my therapist. Well, that's good. That is good to know. That's great news. Hey, Krista Vivier, my first live from a cold afternoon in South Africa. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. Nance Drew. Hi, sweetie. So good to see you. We've got La Chameleon from New Zealand. Awesome. Is it really late there right now? I'm trying to remember, trying to think of the time zones. It's the next day, right? That's what I assume. Or very, very late tonight. Cinderella. Thanks for being here. We got, are you ready? Are you ready, Bex? Hey. Windy City Thetan Watch. Hey there. Great to see you. So glad you're here. So good. It's a weekend because I get to see so many more people. It's amazing. Robin Miners. Hi there. We got Yadira. I always say it like Shakira. Shakira. I just think you're so cute. DS Kitty. Red shirt, red lipstick. Are you feeling spicy this morning? A little bit, but I think it was Nancy Alley that said I should wear red more. So I decided I was going to wear red. But yeah, feeling spicy. I was working on a new emoji today. I didn't get it done because I couldn't find a template for a monkey that I liked. So I gotta keep looking, but I wanted to do a flying monkey, but I should do some type of chili pepper too. Oh, there is a chili pepper in the regular emojis, but I'm gonna make it a little different. Hey, Ison, good to see you. Hi, Ison. I think you said Ison on the pronunciation. I don't know. You sent me the pronunciation, but hello, friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. Just trying to catch up here so I can do my presentation. Mischief Managed. Hey, Annabelle. Hello. Did you get the tatting? Is it okay? I'm not sure what you mean by tatting. Is it this? I was going to show this a little later, but is it the diamond art or something different? Because I got this in the mail. I started it. I literally just started it, but I'm having so much fun with this. I just started it last night, but I got this in the mail, and I've been saying I wanted to start, and I think it was from, if I'm not mistaken, I think they said their handle was Ghoulie Girl. But Ghoulie Girl, if you are listening or in the replay, thank you so much. And there are 10 little diamond art painting, what do they call them? Templates. And they're all flowers. Aren't they beautiful? There's, I think 12. Actually, I think there's a dozen of them, but they're so pretty. I'm so excited. I want to do all of them. And it's got these little tools and the little gems that you stick on. So excited about that. And then I got something else in the mail this week. I want to show you. So for those of you that have that are regulars or check in on Chow Yun Smut's channel, Cricket's channel, she has this little unicorn. She calls Ella, and Ella just has the most angelic face, right? But when you get her mad, so someone Someone sent me, I think it's supposed to be like a mama bear. So there's a mama bear, and then now I forget how to make it. Okay, hold on. Squeeze the back of my head. Okay. So look how sweet little mama bear. And then you get her mad and she goes, ah. And then she's sweet again. This is kind of like me right now. It's like, 1 minute I'm like, da 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 da. And I'm like, ah. So, but she's actually really cuddly. So maybe if I can keep her up here. Maybe not. Maybe not. But anyways, she's really cute. I'll have to find a spot for her. And Cricket has Ella, and actually, I made 2 emojis for her. I should probably do them for this one too. Like one where Ella's all sweet and lovely, and then when she's like Ella, and when Cricket has to get up to go to the ladies' room or something, she has I'm gonna go in the live chat here. She has Ella babysit the chat, so it's so cute. I think it's so funny. Nightmare. Yeah. Almost choked on my drink, sorry. The first time I saw Ella, I was like, oh, I had this same. I think that's most moms on a daily basis. Yeah, especially lately with so tomorrow is 4 weeks of not smoking, no nicotine at all. So it's been rough. We try to get Ella angry. Oh, that's so funny. I don't know who sent me this. I have no idea. I assume it's somebody that knows about Ella because it's I looked at the little, so there's Ella right there. So it's the same company. So yeah, they probably were like, Marilyn, yeah, she's acting like this lately. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Mischief Managed. Yes. Tomorrow, 4 weeks. Thank you so much. Now I got to work on my diet and health and all that. And yeah, I had blood work and mostly good news, but I got to work on some levels here and some weight issues. So I hope we get to see her often. Okay. I'll keep her right here. That's awesome. I'm going up a little bit. Oh, it's a handcraft that I can't be made by machine. Okay. Oh, did you send it? I will look for it. Well, thank you. Send me an email too if you don't mind. coffeecultsandcrafts@gmail.com. Well, thank you. Oh, thank you for being here. Yes, I'm going to get into the topic. I figured I would just shoot the breeze a little bit with y'all and give everyone a chance to get here. And yeah, so Coptology. Yeah, Coptology. It's in a yellow envelope. Okay, I will look for it. Thank you so much, Annabelle. Amazing. I'm so excited. I can't believe I got mail this week. Thank you. I'll go up to the post office later and check it out. So thank you so much. Okay, so here we go. Let me look at my notes a little bit. So this talk was sparked by what's going on in the community. Also some things in my own life that I've been thinking about and pondering and musing about. Also, I did a stream about 6 months ago now. I looked it up and it was called the Triangle of Trust. And I'm going to bring that up again because I think it's a really good it's a good example and it's a good visual of what I want to present today. And lately there's been this community is growing by leaps and bounds, which is amazing. I think that's wonderful. The more the more people you have, the more personalities and group dynamics you have, the more issues you're going to have as well. And that's just natural. That's just natural. What is sometimes a little alarming, exhausting, a little bit weary, makes you a little bit like weary, tiring is the amount of like back and forth, and there's like suspicion of people. There's people saying they're disappointed in others, which i'm I'm guilty of all this. Okay. um People are afraid of these strong personalities that are accusing people, and just all the things. And there's even been some accusations and threats, or threats of accusations, or whatever. um I want to try to bring a more positive tone to all that today, and not just be like, "Oh, this one's doing this and that one's doing that." And it's like, I just want to take a step back, and from where I'm coming from, just kind of express to you all um, where I want to go from here, regarding my own relationships, and the way I view this whole social experiment. And one way that I find helpful and useful to do that is to look at what has worked for me in the past and what has not worked. And so, going back to the cult, um, I want to show you this triangle because I think it's such a good visual. Okay. This is called the Triangle of Trust. I actually got this from the Harvard Business website. And this was a while ago. I made this thumbnail 6 months ago. And it says, let's see, let's go to the description of it. It says the trust triangle. Trust has three drivers: authenticity, logic, and empathy. When trust is lost, it can almost always be traced back to a breakdown in one of them. So go to the triangle. Okay, so there's logic, and it says, I know you can do it. Your reasoning and judgment are sound. Authenticity, I experience the real you. Empathy, I believe you care about me and my circumstances. So I want to go through each one of them and give a little bit of perspective on what happened to me regarding this in the cult, and regarding friendships, relationships, and this trust triangle, which was sorely lacking in the cult, most definitely. So I'll keep that on deck to bring it up again. But so the first one, authenticity. So there were several young adults like myself in the cult with me, and we all lived communally, and we became good friends. We pretty much did everything together. Well, not everything. Couldn't have any funny business going on. It was very much like the Sea Org, and um, very, very much actually. And I look at things like authenticity, we were all trying to discard and remove ourselves from anything that made us, right? So you can't be authentic if you are striving to please a leader, a belief system, and you're trying to rid yourself of your identity and your individuality and your autonomy. So your authentic self gets pushed aside. So the people that I was friends with, I never really got to know them. And I found that out the hard way when one that I thought I knew, I thought I was good friends with her, she escaped the cult years back. And she actually came and stayed with us for several months a few years ago. And she did some horrific things to my family. I felt so betrayed and so just disillusioned, and I almost gave up just even wanting to help people anymore, you know? But I didn't, but I realized that I couldn't trust and I couldn't rely on what I thought was that person's character. So, and I'm going to talk about that as well. So we have authenticity. There is none. Logic. So again, the logic, the circular logic of a cult member is not it doesn't make any sense because you've got that whole belief system that is like a house of cards, right? There's the cognitive dissonance. There's the logic that isn't based in reality. There's the nomenclature and the flowery language and the magical thinking and all that. So I could not even trust not only my own thinking or knowledge, but the people that I was relying on as friends and colleagues and confidence. They had no no base in reality, no logic of their own to speak of, you know? And I just remember and and anyone who's I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional because anyone who whether it's looking back in your experience as a cult member or in a abusive relationship or even looking at some of the dynamics in this whole internet space, seeing people that just don't make any sense, but then people are like, "Oh yeah, 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 that's right," because they have a following, and that following wants to please them. So they're not being their authentic self, and they're not following the logic. They're just agreeing with something that makes absolutely no sense. So the other thing is empathy empathy. There is an extreme lack of empathy, and I wanna put this back up because, to me, visuals help me at least. Oh, wait, I lost it. One sec. So it's just 3 points, but I wanna pop it back up so we've got that visual. So we talked about the authenticity and the logic, the empathy. There is this really backwards thinking in cults, in a lot of extreme fundamental religions, in all kinds of coercive control, culty, our organizations, relationships where there's a lack of empathy. And we talk a lot about things like narcissistic personalities and you know, um, people being sociopaths. There is an extreme lack of empathy. And when you're looking for someone that to confide in, to trust, you want somebody who cares about you, who has empathy. But there was this backwards thinking in my cult, and I know in Scientology as well, that you could not have empathy on that person because you were trying to do good for them by having them be um, to forward their quote spiritual or whatever health or I'm trying to think of what would they say in Scientology, but in our cult, it was like, well, as you get closer to God, God is more prevalent in your personality and your life than you are. You decrease and God increases, right? So when you inflict pain on someone or you don't care about them, you don't show empathy, you're very cold and hard with them, you're doing what's right for them. You're helping them, which is so messed up. Just like the backwards thinking of disconnection, right? You are being cruel to be kind, right? You're like, well, if I don't talk to them, then maybe they'll come around one of these days. And the same with Jehovah's Witnesses, and the same with my call. It basically they didn't have a name for it. It was sort of like it was like disfellowshipping, but we called it out of the fellowship of the brethren. So I was disfellowship within the the commune. People would not talk to me. I had to go quote seek God. And supposedly that was good for me to be mistreated like that because I was trying to think on my own, and that was the punishment. So I wanted to talk about that, even looking at this as who can we trust, even in this space. I I want to find people to confide in that are authentic. They show me who they are. They show some vulnerability. They're honest with me, even when I'm doing something stupid. They'll pull me aside and say, "Hey, Marilyn," and even the smallest thing. Kelly, when I sent her because sometimes it's good to have another set of eyes. So I sent her a thumbnail the other day, and she's like, "Oh, I think this is spelt this way." I'm like, "Oh my God, thank you so much." And then she's like, she kind of helped me tweak it. I'm like, "Oh my God, you're so right. Okay, thank you." And I can always rely on her to tell me, the truth. Like if I mean, we're not together all the time. We have been together, for a week, but if I know that if I had like lint on me, she'd pick it off. So, yeah. The other thing is, the logic is making sense, being sensible, and also being able to be reasoned with. You know, I want to be that for other people. I want to be approachable. I want to be authentic. I want them to know me and trust me, be able to trust me, and be reasonable. And I'm not always reasonable, especially lately with the smoking and the mood swings. And I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. Um, Empathy. I I think it kind of speaks for itself. You gravitate towards someone that you feel is looking out for your best interest. They care about you, but they care about you to the degree where they'll tell you the truth as well, and they'll be there for you and defend you, but also they care enough and they love you enough to be a true friend and to be real with you. And so there was a couple other things that I actually came up with this myself. You know how I like alliteration, I kind of think that way. And I like the a letter C, I guess, I like the C words. So I have this I kind of came up with on my own. Oh, I see. Okay. So these are the qualities, some of the qualities that I look for in a friend. Consistency, that you can kind of rely on that person as far as they're pretty stable, even. They're not going to just, completely decombust and fly off the handle. And it's like you kind of know they're predictable in like in a positive way, in a good way. They're reliable. Okay. Communication. Again, I just talked about that, being honest. Also saying what they mean and meaning what they say and being true to their word. Right. The other thing is confidentiality. I'm going to minimize this. Oh, I'm sorry. It didn't go up. Oops. I'm sorry. Okay, so we had consistency, communication. So consistency was being reliable, predictable. Communication, they say what they mean what they say. Honesty, confidentiality, and I think this one is really important too. Um, I I think that's one of the things that I really value in a friend, and therefore I really I really try to be that person that I want others to be. And so when someone tells me something in confidence, and unless I it's a complete accident and I accidentally say something, like thoughtlessly, I'm silent as the grave. I never will betray a confidence that you tell me unless you tell me that I can. Um I have had some there's been some stuff happening, like, even in the last few months, not even recently, but there are some things recently where somebody will tell me that they heard that I said something about someone, and it was, like, totally ridiculous, like, supposedly, I said something about one of my friends who I love, that I hated them, and I'm like, number 1, I don't really say that word. I don't even think I've ever said that I even hate ZDT, or anybody in the space for that matter, let alone somebody I consider a friend and that I love. So, and I would say if you're one of my friends and you hear that I said something about you, please come to me. Please come to me. And I will be as honest as I can. I mean, I don't I definitely did not tell anybody that I hated them. And I certainly am not running around. I'll probably hop right on here, guys. And if I will go to the person, like I did about something recently. It didn't get resolved. I did mention it, that didn't mention the name, said something on here. I'm paying for it because now, I guess I lost some friends and I'm a hypocrite, but whatever. I mean, I do hope that can be worked out because I don't think it's healthy for the community to have all of these camps and people being like, you know, I'm gonna I'm gonna stick up for this person no matter what they do and no matter how it looks and no matter, and all my new friends, like I'm gonna stick up for all my new friends and all my old friends can go and take a hike. And it's like, you know, that doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good because if I've been friends with somebody for a while and it sort of sounds like junior high where it's like, well, I have a shiny new friend that I like better and you either have to like them and play nice or you're gone. So that hurts, but it is what it is. And I really hope we can work it out because I don't think it's healthy for the community for all of these walls to be put up. I don't want to, and I won't. I won't go and double and triple down with one group of people. Um, Blow drill, expectations and tolerance do not build healthy relations. Yeah, you can't have high expectations, right? Um, I mean, tolerance to a degree is good, but not at the expense of being authentic to yourself. So, okay, I don't have anyone in StreamYard today. So, um, all right, everybody's chatting today. I've got a lot of long comments, so I'm going to try to pick out some of them. I apologize if I miss out on some of them. All right. Sorry, guys. I probably should have asked someone to pop in the back for me, but I thought I could handle it. But I guess this is a pretty big subject. All right. All right. All right. Just going up. Sorry, guys. Let me go. Do have some starred. So those first. Hey, yeah, better together. Hey there. Thank you so much for the super chat. I just stopped by to wish everyone a wonderful day and say, I love you, Marilyn. Right back at you. Thank you. Better together. I love your handle. It's awesome. Sharona, my Sharona, thank you. Remember for 4 months. It's been 4 months. Oh my God. Congratulations on your 4 weeks. Thank you so, so much. Hey, pizza. All families have internal drama. Not all siblings like each other. Just be respectful, especially if you disdain someone. Dirty laundry should be kept to oneself. Absolutely agree. Thank you for that. George Massey, I can attest Marilyn is a great confidence holder and will hold anything said to her in confidence. Like my true identity, she held on to that for weeks. Then she ripped my mask off and exposed me. I think you did that. You had a squirrel mask, right? You're so funny. Let's see. Blow drill Dylan, I'm so glad you're here. Trust and acceptance are difficult after trauma that force a single-minded approach. Yep. And also, blow drill recovery can only take place within the context of relationships, darn near impossible to accomplish in isolation. That's right. Absolutely. We cannot do it alone. Yeah, I agree. Asen, when someone comes and says someone else talks this and that about you, I often ask myself, why do they feel confident enough to tell that to you? Right. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on and I'm not about that. I think it's pretty awful. Yeah. Oh, oh, sorry. Susan. Yay. Remember for 4 months? Oh, it's always an awesome stream. Thank you so much, Susan P. I appreciate that. And you know what's funny? I oftentimes, and this was one of those mornings, I woke up and didn't really know if I was gonna do anything today because I was like, maybe this is a day to just take off. I didn't really feel like I had anything to offer, and I want to give Susie Oberholtz a shout out today. She did a stream yesterday, and she was at one point she was talking about how hard she works on content, and she mentioned me, which I was like, "What?" I felt so special. And she's like, "Yeah, Marilyn works her ass off." And I don't feel like I work my ass off, but I do really think about things and I research things. And most days, sometimes I just rock up to the chair and just be like, I plop here and I'm like, all right, guys, what's up? But most of the time I do try to have something to offer. And I do, have visuals or subject or something going on. And then I always want to interact with you and get your opinion. But this morning I was like, I had all these different thoughts, but I wasn't really sure. And then this happens a lot. Like I'll get in the shower and then I'll just not pressure myself. I'm like, if it happens, it happens. If not, I'm sure everybody will understand. And as I'm making pancakes, like if I take the pressure off myself, it seems to come together better. I don't know why. So here I am, and I hope that y'all can glean um, something out of it. So yeah, Trisha. I'll be honest, after last night, and I missed last night, I don't know what you're talking about. I can imagine. I can imagine. I feel like I'm in another DV relationship. The fighting needs to stop. I'm sad. Yeah, I understand. And I don't know. Um, I mean, I'll say right now, I I I like and care about everyone that's involved. Um, I've, expressed some things that I didn't think were okay, but I'm not in any camp. I'm not on any side. I'm on everyone's side. I'm for this whole community being together and being healthy. We don't have to all like each other. I really liked what Liz Ferris said in my chat yesterday morning. She said, "We don't all have to like each other." She's like, "I love my family. We're on this together, but we don't have to all be well, I say coochie coo with each other. We don't all have to like each other, but we are working together." And uh, yeah, it is sad when you see all the fighting. So yeah. Hey, Holy Rogue, great to see you. The love in this group always rises to the top. Yeah, I hope so. Love that. So I don't know where I am in this chat. Like I'm kind of in the middle, I think, as far as the live chat goes. Right? We got Rabbit Flea. Hi there. In this community of a lot of survivors of cults and high control groups, I applaud you for moving to a more healing position. Thank you. Yeah, I'll admit, I kind of got into the fray for a little while. My biscuits were burning. They were. And as much as I was trying to be fair, I you know, I got pretty heated at times. So I really I really want to this was another seed word was like having checks and balances. I was like, check yourself before you wreck yourself, Marilyn. And that's one thing that I really looking for in a good friend is someone who is self-aware, who can kind of double back and check themselves, and then also speak into your life in a gentle way. And I really try to be self-aware and be like, okay, I'm getting a little off in left field. I need to double back and really reflect and breathe and check myself. So, Maxine B, question: can a damaged person really help another damaged person? Well, that's a good question. I'm not a therapist, so I don't know what like the clinical answer to that would be. And my opinion and my experience, um, yes, yes. I think depends on what you mean by damaged. I mean, I guess I would consider myself I have been damaged. Um, I don't think I'm a damaged person as in I don't I'm not sure. I guess I would need a little more, information and context, but I think um, anyone can help anyone, and sometimes helping somebody helps yourself, helps you, um, if that makes any sense. I feel like I'm helped by helping others. So, I guess that's my answer for now. Mm. I like this, Bojo, bending but not breaking just sort of popped in my head. All right. I like that. I like that. All right. I know I'm missing so many comments. I'm so sorry, guys and girls and everyone, anyone out there. I got to get out of that habit of saying guys, but someone said to say folks, but I can't even really say that. Implicit just reminds me of like, um, I don't know, the Warner Brother cut. Like that's all folks. Like I don't really say folks. Duncan does. He used to call his parents the folks, my folks. So all right, folks. Oh no, does that seem old fashioned? Oh, you like visuals too. Thank you. Glad to know that. To know that. Um, Grandma Matilda, thank you for being here. Good to see you. I wasted so much time trying to win approval of people who weren't capable of giving it. Narcissistic people will never be able or willing to be pleased. Absolutely true. That's absolutely true. And if you put that in the context of a cult, the same thing. It's like a cult leader is most often a narcissist themselves, and they will set up a system of narcissism. So, and you're absolutely right. Never good enough. And that's what keeps you working. And you never get there, never arrive. So, Doctor Who Heather, everyone makes mistakes. If we don't allow the space for people to make mistakes, no one will take chances to try something new to take down this cult. That's right. No one's perfect. Love and grace. Thank you so much. Absolutely 100% agree with that. Atkins in Texas, it's so hard to know the right thing to do for someone else, even when one feels empathy for them. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes there's nothing you can do but just be there or be available. Um, Sometimes I just don't have the words to say to someone. I had a friend that had a loss this week, and I would just kind of check in and send them hearts or whatever. Like, I mean, I don't. Sometimes you don't know what to say. When when our Tony passed away, and the day we found out, I did my usual stream was right after Aaron and Natalie came on to tell everyone, and Natalie and Nora were on, and all I could do was just kind of sit there. I don't think I said one word through my whole stream, but I just popped up your messages and your hearts and played some music and put some beautiful pictures up that well of Natalie and Tony, but also some pictures of scenery that Duncan had taken over the last couple of years. And Natalie called me like last week and said I'm just getting around to watching all the streams, and she said she had seen it. So I just wanted to send that message that I was thinking of her and Tony, and I didn't I really didn't know what to say. I just wanted to know that I cared and that I felt her pain. So yeah, I guess being a good friend is sometimes just being there but not really knowing what to say. So Grandma Matilda, I like you. I like what you have to say. Speaking the truth and love is important in a relationship with others. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. And I can tell you that I many a time I've had a good friend save me from this is something that I could have really messed up on. So be like, well, Marilyn, maybe you think that through, or what about this? I'm like, oh my God, yeah, you're right. Holy crap. Yep. Rabbit Flea, I often say that you, Liz, Nora, Susie, and Natalie are all so authentic, even through bumps in life. Thank you so much. Thank you. One sec. Let's pause for, let's see, I have some water. I also have my coffee. I think I need some more coffee. All right. It's dry in here, but I have to say that, okay, it's been a month, but you guys notice, like, I think that like I'm coughing less and I'm breathing better, I think, and I'm not quite as hoarse. So I don't know if you notice, but Duncan said I'm not like snoring as much and I'm not coughing as much. So I hope that's true. Bodrell, the minute I hear someone trying to demean me, I know that that person means to have my life and I will not give it to them. Maya Angelou. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah. All right. Yadira. Oh, the list. Okay. Awesome. Mhm. Nicole Yonker. My problem is I forget when things are in confidence. Yeah. Um, I'm trying to be more like uh not saying anything at all if I'm not sure, but yeah, I messed up on that on one of those this week because the context of something I just blurted out. I was like, oh shit. But it wasn't catastrophic, but yeah, I gotta watch that because I talk a lot. Barbie World, hey there. I believe that my husband was my best friend until I realized I don't have dreams and wants anymore. They're all his. I've lost who I am. Yeah, and that's important to know who you are and to be able to be your authentic self. So, yeah, sometimes things don't work out and it doesn't necessarily mean that they're a terrible person. It's just like you need to be able to be you. So, I'm glad you recognize that. So, and I wish you well. I hope you can do what you need to do for yourself. So, Jersey Jan, I hate when people believe what others say about me without checking with me. Lost my whole family because of that. Blessing in disguise, I guess. Yeah, I would hope that somebody that I have invested my time and attention to, that I've become friends with, would think better of me. Would give me more of the benefit of the doubt because maybe they weren't great friends after all if they would think that. But then the other cases where like I told you where someone said that I hated them and then that person came to me and was like, I heard this, but I don't believe it. And I was like, no, I would never say that. So and things were fine after that. But yeah, I it does break my heart when people would think that of me. So Sharona, I always gravitated to a friend and built the friendships of those who called me out with a stern but kind approach, one without judgment. Yeah, I agree with that. Kansas Esquigal, I was disfellowshipped from my call when I was 21. I believe that has not helped my trust factors. Your chat was my first time speaking in chat. I love to hear that. Thank you for sharing that. That really makes me feel really good because I really want I really I really want this to be a safe space and I really want people to feel comfortable reaching out and talking. So, um, question, Marilyn. So it's not true that you said James Steele was hilarious? Uh, I cannot confirm or deny that. I may have said that. Yes, yes. That's great. No, that was pretty hilarious. Speaking of hilarious, once I'm trying to get down, we are allowed to agree or disagree. Thank you, Kate. Delight. I just as a funny, I wanted to show you guys something about uh my friend there, Clearwater Chad. But let me do a few more of these comments first. Hey, Joel. Something to think about, especially if you are a creator. There is a vast amount of background in the SBTV folks. Think about what your content may be to all. Poor taste is just that. Yeah, I think that's good advice. You definitely have to think about that. Um, Great subject. Keep up the positive stuff. I love it. Okay, is this which okay, there's a lot of lifeboat people. So I want to know, is this Tommy? Is this his son? I mean, who is this? Banks? But while I have you, hopefully you're still in the chat. I want to thank you because I've been, a little bit of a lurker, but I have been watching Lifeboat. Didn't realize that I was actually bit of an addict. I mean, it was nicotine, but it's been a struggle. And tomorrow will be 4 weeks nicotine free. So I want to thank the Lifeboat for helping with that, because whether you know it or not, I've been lurking and I've gotten a lot of really good tidbits and encouragement and principles. So thank you so much for all you do. So, hi, Moose's dad. I don't know who Moose's dad is. Uh, Christy. All right. Thank you for the super chat. I wish that the streamers would have talked to each others off screen. They do not tell us enough details, but want us to pick sides. I totally understand this is trauma. So much love for all. Yeah. Yeah. Um, I can't really speak for anyone else, but I think sometimes it's hard to go to someone one on one, and it's easier to just kind of generalize while you're talking. Cause I mean, I do want to be authentic on screen. So sometimes, like, I will, blah, 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 I'll just kind of like blurt something out. But in, in the case in recent days where I felt like I kind of did just, let it all hang out. Um, I felt like I had tried to do it, to talk to someone, couple of someones, off screen, and it was disregarded, but maybe they don't see it that way. So, I do want to try again. So anyways, yep. That's what I want to say about that. Rabbit Flea. Yes, Susie works her booty off even when not in good health. Yeah. Susie O, if there's I don't know if she's in here this morning, but if there's a mod that can put her channel in the chat. But Coffee First, Susie Oberholtz, she is amazing. She will stream almost every day, and she really does work very hard. She does a lot of research. She used to own a newspaper. She's a journalist. She really has such a amazing way of writing and presenting so many different topics about cults and relationships and pretty much everything. So, Lifeboat taking care of the animals. Good. Oh, Tommy. All right. Hey, so glad you're here. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate that. All right. Who is Moose? I Is that the cat? No, the cat was Squirrel, right? Or do you have another cat? Now I gotta know. I gotta know. Inquiring minds. All right. Sorry, I'm just trying to scan some of these before I pop them up. Sometimes I get myself in trouble. I don't know if I know that song. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. I think I know. I won't try to sing it though, but I know what you're talking about now. Purple light. We all have wisdom to offer from our life experiences, irrespective of the damage we have experienced. Absolutely. Yeah. Cooking with the grandma. I know in my recovery world, helping damaged people every day. Amen. Yeah. Absolutely. We talk about trauma recovery and people that have experienced trauma, I always say, I kind of believe this is true, is that it's hard to go through this life without any trauma at all. I don't know anybody who has never experienced any trauma. So in some ways, we've all been a little damaged, and plus being human is hard too. So it's I think we can all help each other. And I remember the first time I ever recorded or streamed or anything with Kelly Copter when she first did um an interview, my very first interview. And I guess I was her first proper interview, she would say. And she said to me something along the lines of, you've gone through so much and you still can be positive and you're strong. She's like, what is that? What is that in you? And I said, I think it's in everyone. I know it's in everyone. I really do believe that. And I think that everyone has that thing in them that um, the will and the strength to survive and to thrive. So yeah, no one is beyond help. Um, All right, I'm just gonna. You can call us Cubs. Yeah, when there was I got some gifted Cubs yesterday, and I was singing like "It's raining Cubs, Hallelujah! It's raining Cubs, Amen." I just love that. Yeah, you could just say chat like the youngins. Oh, okay. All right, chat. Okay. I can do that. Saying guys all the time. Yeah, it's such a bad habit, though. It's such a habit. So please forgive me because it's one of those things. Oh, okay. Saying folks in the classroom. See, I don't, is it folks or folks? Folk, like rhymes with spoke, or folks with it. You have to have the L. I gotta work on that. But I kind of like chat. Friends. Hey, friends. All right, I'll work on that. I'll stand in front of the mirror and give me some ideas. But so far I think I like chat. I don't know if I can do folks. It doesn't feel natural. No. Dude. Yeah, that's what my son would say. Dude. Yeah, because you can say man, dude. Dude is not gender specific. I could probably do dude, but then I feel like it's too casual. Maybe not. All right. Hey, Gary Mackey, catching up on squirrel speed. Awesome, awesome. Susie, you there? We are all damaged, so I hope that means we can help each other. I agree with that. Definitely. Barbie world. Taking down a cult is impossible if you don't stop the cult within yourself. I think that's the word of the day. I like that. Um, put that on, embroider that on a pillow, put that on in a fortune cookie, on a t-shirt, on a mug. Yeah. Um, for me, at least like that's yeah. Um, First and foremost, I apply those things to myself as like I got to get the culty out and then yeah, work on that. So, dude and dudettes. Dude, dudettes. Okay, you can do that. If you're enjoying the dung heat, please subscribe today and like if you don't mind. That would be awesome. So we're coming up on an hour. I'm not sure if Miss Natalie's going to be on. I assume she's been on at noon lately. Oh, Christy. Oh, thank you for the super chat. That was a general statement. I do love you and all, uh, you all, and know you're doing your best. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. All right. Okay. So I know I'm missing. I will go back in the live chat and look at all your comments. Try to read those, and I always read all the comments in the videos as well. So, all right, I want to show you guys something. And it's all in good fun. Okay, it's maybe a little mean, but I do have a little bit of a snarky, spicy side, and I just think it's just hilarious what for some reason Clearwater Chad's feed has been coming up on my feed, his channel, and it's just like, okay, what are you up to today, Chad? It's just so funny. So I want to show you something I came across this morning. He's too much. So, I said the other day, I was like, note to self, do not ever block Clearwater Chad, even by accident. No, I'm sure he'd forgive me if I did it by accident, but a certain creator named Chris Shelton I guess, had blocked him for saying hi in his chat, saying Chad hit the like button and all that. So, oh, Natalie changed the 1 hour, 1 p.m. Okay, it's good to know. So let me put this. So he's been doing some streams lately, and not even lately, like for a while now. He's got I guess he's got Chris Shelton watches the grass grow 1 through 5. So that is a total saga with many sequels. So this one, oh, is it live now? Chris Shelton watches the grass grow, number 5. Oh, upcoming is Chris Shelton lectures about the history of the Roman Empire. We've got Chris Shelton lectures on the history of asbestos. This sounds fascinating. Chris Shelton, how Chris Shelton lectures on how to win friends and influence people. Okay. Chris Shelton joined my health and safety committee. Okay. Next is watch the ice melt with Chris, with Chris Shelton. Jeez, it sounds so fascinating. We also the other day we had watch the bologna get moldy. We've got watching paint dry. We've got meaning of life. Oh, sleeping with Chris Shelton. The snuggles, not struggles. Oh my goodness. Is this too mean, guys? I don't know. It just strikes me funny. I have a really twisted sense of humor, but let's try watching the ice melt for a minute.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. My name is Mr. Chris Shelton. As you guys should know by now, I do have a master's degree in applied science. Anyone that's a channel subscriber has earned a master's degree from me, Chris Shelton, from Sheldon University. I need you guys to stop what you're doing, look at me, pay attention. We're going to be monitoring ice tonight, seeing how fast ice can melt. 12:40 a.m. in my time zone. We're going to see how fast or slow ice will melt. You'll listen to and obey me. Every command and demand. Here's the ice, folks. Okay.
Okay, so let's fast forward
How's
this. So
everyone
we
doing
got
today? Thanks for being.
all right, starting to melt a little bit. Oh, he's getting a little bleary eyed.
I'm excited because I'm sure you guys get the notifications, but Jenna did a couple-minute video saying that she's going to start doing lives and stuff like that.
He's
So I think that's
informative.
a great step
He's
in the right
informative.
direction.
He's supporting other channels like Jenna Miscavige. Let's see. I'm watching that
Well,
ice man. Okay, it looks like it's
The
starting
one
to
I don't have.
go down. Oh, look. Oh, he had to go take a break. Is there a fly in the ice? And we got the grass growing next to it. All right, let's fast forward this, guys. I mean, people. I mean, dudes and dudettes. Look at that. All right. Let's see. Oh, not much ice left. Not much ice left. I think it's not water. Yep. Here we go. No ice. Does he ever come and end the stream? So that was a fascinating 6 hours overnight of watching the ice melt. So with that, I would check out Clearwater Chad's channel. It is amazing. Yes, he is funny. Oh, happy birthday to, what is it? Ason's son. Happy birthday. You say it's your birthday. Oh, Chris Shelton University. You got your master's from Chris Shelton. Yeah. I have one too. I got it from a Cracker Jack box. Duncan's is from Temu. Because he's also Joseph J. Joseph, Esquire. He has a law degree. So, guys, is good. Okay, thanks, Barbie. Yeah, that's true. Asbestos is no joke. My dad had he had emphysema, but he also had trouble with from breathing asbestos. Yeah, I keep failing the mandatory whining and bitching course. These run overnight. Yes, sleeping with Chris Shelton, watching the ice melt. I think that's pretty genius. I think that's so funny. He must have defrosted his freezer for the chunks. Yeah, I wonder. That's hilarious. Oh, that's a good point. Oh, what happened? He's going again. I guess he was done watching the ice melt. Oh, hey, Destiny. Great to see you. I haven't seen you in a little while. Good morning. Marilyn just wanted to share that today's 1 week of... Oh, my goodness. Really? 1 week free of smoking. Thank you for the encouragement. Oh, wow. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. I really am. And if you want to talk about anything, let me know. I think we're friends on Facebook. You can message me on Facebook. It's quicker than email because email, I suck at that. Most people know. But awesome. I am so happy for you. Yay, Destiny. Yes. That is amazing. Hey, Marilee, you're here. Good to see you. Evil Blue Eye. Good to see you. Sarah S. Hi there. You can address everyone as friends. Yeah. I will try. I'll work on that. I told you I'll go in front of the mirror and be like, okay, what do I do? Nicotine gum. Yeah, I did it cold turkey. I just didn't want to have like the nicotine in my system, so I'm trying not to use it, but it's been a month, so I hope I can just keep going with it one day at a time, right? So, yes, congratulations. Awesome. Okay, so we're a little over an hour here, and I guess Miss Natalie will be on in another 53 minutes. So, let's see who else might be live right now. Check it out. Let's see who's live. Me. Not too sure that is. All right. Well, you know what? Why don't we do this? Our friend Clearwater Chad is live. Watching the grass grow, number 5. So why don't we go over, give him some love, give him a like and a subscribe. He's not really on screen right now, but his grass is. So if you want to check him out, and if you haven't subscribed to him, you might want to check him out. So I'll put that. We'll do a raid on Clearwater Chad, even though he's not there, but maybe he will run to be on screen to say hi to everybody if he hears us. He might be at work. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? But all right. Good to see you all. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you soon. Bye. Zenu, Marlene, everybody partake. Cheers. This is good coffee. This is why, my hubby makes the coffee.